Well, now I can see why there was a prequel, kind of. Crabs on the Rampage, the 1981 fourth installment in the Crabs series by Guy N. Smith. This installment is a bit of an oddity, because the threat level is severely decreased in my opinion. The plot: carnivorous crabs are washing up on the shores of a British countryside. Dead, that is. Cliff Davenport has returned to be a part of the ongoing investigation, much to Patricia's expressive feelings. While they are dying, they are mad with hunger, and are going to cause as much destruction as possible before the rampage comes to an end. Obviously, this book series did not end. Crabs on the Rampage is a truthful title. There's tons of carnage and destruction, but it's nothing to get too invested in. The characters are introduced, and some are interesting, but are killed off way too quickly. This happens time and time again, sometimes in no more than 5 pages. Unfortunately, this book is very repetitive. It delivers on carnage, but not so much story. The characters are not even given much to do. I do like that there are returning characters, like Cliff, Pat, and some others. Clint from Killer Crabs has a small cameo near the end, and it was meh. They allude to some things as to why the crabs are doing this. Nothing is really fully executed, though. Hopefully, Crabs' moon will deliver. Minor spoilers, I feel this needs to be discussed. The crabs are dying off because of a cancerous scar they acquire seemingly out of nowhere. Somehow I must have missed something. Cliff mentions the Russians being responsible, but I thought that was revealed in the previous installment. However, Cliff wasn't in that book, because, it's a prequel to the first. Also, there didn't need to be a prequel novel. The Russian subplot could have been said in passing, and it would have worked just as effectively. I will say that this is a descriptive book. The marshlands and deep lakes give off a quaint and or eerie vibe to the overall story, and it works. So why are the crabs unthreatening? Well, I shouldn't say they are entirely void of menace. It's just that after all the destruction, the crabs will eventually die off, and humanity will start over. It's rubbed me the wrong way, I guess. With a book series like this, you do need to do new and or more extreme things. With each book, the Crab series delivers in that aspect. The gore, the usual innards eaten, people sliced into pieces, heads ripped off, and blood everywhere. What makes this different is that a number of children are killed in this book, like 3 or more. This installment is a bit nihilistic. All hopes are easily squandered. Want to sacrifice your lives to save your child? Too bad, your kid will die anyway. I am not against any life being taken in a movie or book, but in this, the only characters that have death immunity are the main characters. It does make it effective, although it becomes more and more predictable and mean-spirited as it goes on. This book could have been better. It has plenty of action and dismay, but it's not enough of a story nor characters to work with. I found myself getting bored in parts, even when the action was happening. I'd say give it a read if you are going through the whole series. Surprisingly, I wanted more from a book that has a truthful title like Crabs on the Rampage. Here's hoping Crabs' moon delivers. Overall, I give Crabs on the Rampage a 2 out of 5. Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.